got to introduce you Paul Bulcke, a great visionary. First of all, you invited me to talk to a few students, and look what we have here. It's impressive. It's definitely a very, very volatile world, a VUCA world as we know it. And somewhere in Nestlé, 2-3 years ago, I started to hear voices saying, look, Nestlé is changing. The culture, this company with our strong culture somewhere is changing. Well, yeah, culture changes. Culture changes. You cannot hold on the same culture. The culture is a result of the times you live in. But what doesn't change are two things in a company. What doesn't change is purpose, why you exist. Second thing that doesn't change is values.
You went from Western Europe to the emerging markets, the future markets. Why that choice? Why at that young age that choice to go off the radar?
In the 70s, Latin America was also seen a little bit as the continent of the future, and Asia took over there. And the developing world allows you to do so much more things also. You can do some pioneering. Maybe there's a little bit of that in our blood too.
How do you keep the trust, or do you even keep the trust that it's going to be okay and that your career is well on track to become CEO, so to speak?
There is one thing with CEO. There's only one, and if you condition your professional happiness with the end station, it's not very wise. So what you have to do is to enjoy the journey. And I always say, till you're 30, 35, you basically invest in yourself. You have to learn. You still have 30 years to go, and try to have different experiences, different countries, languages. Never work for your boss. Now I have to explain that because you say that to him. Never work for your boss. Because if you work for your boss, you're actually in the mood of calculating. You work for the people working for you because they make you, and you work with your colleagues. That's what you have to do.
My question is, how do Nestlé and you as a CEO keep the balance between shareholders, customers, and also employees?
It's a very interesting question because we are a company that has to create, over time, sustainable value for shareholders. Many shareholders are long-term investors in our company because they knew that Nestlé was a long-term thinking company.
My question is actually more focused on us students. We're almost graduating. What do you recommend? What do you look at? What is for you very important?
You know what? What's very important to me if I see young people coming in and all that, attitude. Who is the guy in front of you? How does he talk? How does he engage? How does he interrelate? How natural is it? It's so important. It's so important.